Hey guys, so I'm here today with a makeup tutorial. I'm not gonna do any specific look, but I have a bunch of new makeup products that I want to try out, so it's going to be first impressions. I personally love watching these types of videos because you see the person apply the product for the first time and you get to know their first initial reaction. So yeah, I constantly get sent loads of new makeup products and the amount of them just keep increasing, and I'm like, I need to follow my video using these products. So I have nothing on my skin, as you might be able to tell, and I'm gonna use my favorite day moisturizer. This is Bioderma Hydro Bio Perfector. It's not only a moisturizer, but it gives your skin a very glowy effect, and it also protects your skin. So it's basically 3 in 1. My skin, especially my forehead, isn't in the best condition right now. I have loads of blemishes and redness on my forehead, but this will be a great chance to see how the products work at covering up my blemishes. So for foundation, I'm gonna use Pupa Active Light Light Activating Perfect Skin Foundation. This is oil-free, and I love anything that promises to make my skin glowy and fresh looking. I think I tried it only once. I have tons of new Pupa foundations, so would you guys like me to do a separate guide to Pupa foundations? Because that would be cool to try all of the different ones on camera like I did with the Lancôme foundations. First thing I noticed is that it has a really heavy scent. It's like very perfumed. And I have it in number 2, so I think it's a shade too dark for my skin. And I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I've dampened it. Unfortunately, I stained my beauty blender with a pink blush. So I would like to ask you guys if you have any tips on how to wash your beauty blender. I had the soap that came with the beauty blender. It was really good, but I don't want to spend that much money on something to clean my beauty blender, basically. So it's clean right now because I used a shower gel, a makeup removing oil, and a soap to wash it. So 3 different products. They made my beauty blender clean, but the stain didn't go away. It's basically really seriously stained. Just patting the foundation into my skin. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. I feel like it's just very light coverage, and at the moment it's not enough for me, especially for my forehead. It's definitely too light, so I might layer another foundation on top of that. So I'm gonna add 1 pump of Luminous Silk just on top of that. I'm gonna take it on my neck because, as I said, the foundation is a tad too dark for my skin right now. So yeah, I definitely didn't cover my blemishes on my forehead. I might zoom you in a little bit. I think that's a little bit better. You can see my skin close up, right? So yeah, didn't cover the redness. I'm gonna use concealer for that. Now, another product I was so curious to try out. I've had it in my collection for like a month or something. It's the Beauty Blender Micro Mini, and these are so adorable. So in this box you get 2 mini beauty blenders. I took one out and dampened it already. So this is what it looks like, and isn't it just the cutest thing? I love anything mini, so it looks like a mini egg. It's so adorable. And these mini ones are for your under eye concealer. So for that, I'm gonna use a product which I've used a couple of times already. I absolutely love it. It's Pupa Cover Cream Concealer in number 1. This is what it looks like, and this is the applicator. So it has this like interesting felt tip applicator, and it has such good coverage. Like if you have really dark under eyes, this is fantastic. It's really creamy, very pigmented, and has amazing coverage. So let's try the beauty blender to blend it in. So I'm try the tiny beauty blender. I don't know, I always thought you could just use the big one for your concealer, and that's what I always do. I don't know if these are necessary, but it's definitely fun. It's so nice for blending out your concealer. It gives a really nice, flawless application. And I'm wondering whether that would make my concealer last longer, because my concealer tends to crease throughout the day. So, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it just gives a really, really beautiful, seamless concealer application. So, I am impressed. They're so, so cute. Cannot get over that. So, can you guys tell that my under eyes look better? I just love this concealer. Seriously, if you need something for dark circles, this is a fantastic concealer. Now, to cover up my red blemishes on my forehead, I'm gonna use my Zoeva Concealer Buffer Brush, which is my favorite for blemishes, and my trusty Catrice Camouflage Cream Concealer in Ivory. I just hit pan on it, and it's my second one already. Well, that's pretty good. I like it. I don't know if I like it more than using the buffing brush, because you can really, with this buffing brush, you can really buff the concealer into the blemish and cover it seamlessly. Whereas I feel like with a beauty blender, you might remove the product. So I'm done with my skin now, moving on to my eyebrows. I have a very interesting product that I actually have no idea how to use. It's new from Loreal. It's their Brow Artist Maker. I have it in Cool Brunette. So on one end you have this crayon, which is really thick. I don't know, I'm not used to using such products. And then on the other end you have a brush. Oh, this is so strange. Like, what the heck do you do with this brush? Normally eyebrow products come with a spoolie, and this time you have a brush. Maybe it's for fluffing them out. I don't know. It's not very good for brushing through your brows. Definitely feels weird. I think it's for softening the product. Okay, let's give it a go. So strange. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. It is too dark for me. It's definitely too dark. I like using dark blonde shades for my brows, because I don't like darkening them. I just like filling them in. Okay, so I'm using very light hand for this. It is it has quite a powdery finish. Yeah, it's very powdery. This brow looks really strong. I don't know. I definitely prefer precise pencils. This is good if you already have really thick brows and you just need to fill in the gaps and kind of make them look thick, even thicker and fluffier. But if you have thin brows, this is not gonna work for you. Kind of struggling with this product, to be honest. I would like to try a lighter color, because this is really intense for me. I mean, in contrast with my hair, I like my brows to be a little softer. Even though they're still always pretty dark, this is too much. I mean, it's not bad. It gives that full, fluffy, natural brow effect. I might use my beauty blender and pat it on with the leftover foundation to kind of soften up the color a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave my brows at that. For my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use a Sleek palette. This one is called A New Day. It's so beautiful. It has like beautiful neutral shades. So I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see. Look at those colors, they're stunning. Whoops, the brush just fell out. So I'm gonna use a shade called Let It Go, this one right here, which is a matte peachy color, and I'm just gonna apply it all over my eyelid basically. Just as a wash of color. So I haven't tried any of these shades yet. What I also like about it is that it has a great mixture of matte and shimmery colors. So it's not just shimmers or just mattes. And these colors are just so wearable, I feel like. Okay, so I've got that all over my eyelid. It's a really nice, warm, kind of orangey matte color. I'm gonna take it on my lower lash line as well. So if you don't want to spend a fortune on naked palettes, get a sleek palette because it's such a great drugstore alternative. Okay, now that I've got this shade all over my eyelid, I'm gonna take a shimmery color called Shine On. It's a beautiful shimmery gold shade. I'm gonna take it on a big Zoeva Luxe Grand Shader brush. And I'm just gonna apply it through the center of my eyelid. Yeah, just a little bit of sparkle. Okay, now I'm gonna take this color here called Believer. It's a shimmery champagne color on a small Firma brush. And I'm just gonna put it in my inner corner just to bring some light there. I love doing that. I love adding a champagne color to my inner corner. I feel like it makes such a difference. Now I'm gonna take this color here, a shimmery bronzy color called Bright Side, on Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer corner of my eye. It is very similar to that matte shade, it's only shimmery. So I'm just gonna intensify my outer corner a little bit. Whoa, this color is really pretty, I love it. Now I'm gonna use Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush and just blend out the edges so that it all looks really soft and seamless. Okay, so now that my eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna use Sigma Line Ace new eyeliner I got recently in the color Legend. And it is just a black liquid liner. So let's give it a go. This is what it looks like. It looks really glossy and it has this like feathery brush, but I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of brushes like that, but let's try and apply it. Ooh, these eyeshadows are so pretty. They have that beautiful gold sheen. Ooh. So liquidy and glossy. Not a fan of this. See, I like a felted brush like the Lancôme eyeliner. I don't like brushes. This is like a little brush. I don't know, I find it slightly difficult to use. I much prefer a Lancôme Grandiose liner. Okay, I don't even know if I got my eyeliner even, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Cannot be bothered to fuss with it. And you can accidentally tint your lashes, which isn't cool. I really don't like that. So this liner is a no for me. I wouldn't recommend it, wouldn't buy it myself, but if you like this type of liner, why not? Give it a go. Now for mascara, I'm actually gonna use two different mascaras. So this is not new anymore. I've tried it in previous videos. This is L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Feline. I absolutely love it. It's super lengthening. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous mascara. But this one is new to me. It's False Lash Wings Sculpt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply this on its own to see the result of this mascara, and then on the other eye I'm gonna layer them together. Yeah, just for fun, I guess. It's really unusual. Look, it looks like a butterfly wing or something. Okay. It definitely grabs your lashes really well. And at the moment my lashes are curled because I had the curling treatment a couple of weeks ago. It's not bad. I've heard people say this mascara is insanely good. I don't know. I need to play around with it a little bit more. I kind of prefer this brush. It's just a simple curved brush. So yeah, they kind of look similar right now, but I think I prefer the green one. And let's apply a coat of this on top. Oh, my lashes are starting to look really, really clumpy, and I don't like that. So maybe that wasn't the best idea. Well, I don't know. I'm not blown away by this mascara. As I said, I'll play with it a little bit more and then I will let you know if I fell in love with it or not. Okay, now I've zoomed you out a little bit because I'm gonna continue with my face. So to powder my skin, I'm gonna use my Chanel Poudre Universelle in translucent. Just simply because I'm trying to use it up. I've had it for a really long time and I just wanna use up this powder. So it doesn't add any coverage, it's just gonna take the shine off my face. I don't want to look oily, just want to look glowy, but not too much. Okay, and now my skin looks a little flat, so to add some color to my face, I'm gonna use this new beautiful Sigma Soft Angled Contour Brush. Now I know it's a contour brush, I'm gonna use it with a bronzer. I'm just gonna try that. For contouring, I've tried it already. It is fantastic. It's so soft and just the perfect shade to get into your contour. Seriously, you just need like 2 strokes to contour your face with it. It's amazing. If you need a new contour brush, definitely check this one out. For contouring, or rather bronzing, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. So the color is just bronzed. So I'm just adding some color into my face because I'm quite pale at the moment. I haven't been using any fake tanners. You can see it's just so easy to blend out the product with this brush, and it's so amazingly soft. I love it. For blusher, I'm gonna use another new product from Sigma. It's their Aura Powder. It's not new on the market, but it's new to me, and I have it in the color Nymphea, which is a very beautiful peachy color. Look at that packaging, very shiny. Yeah, it's like a peachy pink matte color. It looks really intense in the pan, but I'm gonna use my Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush, tap off the excess, smile and apply it on my cheeks going upwards. And I'm using a very light hand with my products. That's always my rule, to use a very light hand because you don't want to overdo with the products. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I just love how it added a very healthy flush of color to my cheeks. Okay, and now I'm gonna move on to my favorite part, which is highlight. So I have these two new highlighters from L'Oreal. They're called True Magic Highlight. So I have this one in the color Rose Glow and another one in Icy Glow. I love the Rose Glow one. I haven't used it on my face. I only swatched it, but it's so beautiful. So it has a selection of pink tones. So it's like it has a champagne color, a peachy pink, and then a dusky rose color. It's just so beautiful. So this is the one I'm gonna use today. And I haven't opened or tried the Icy Glow because it looks really cool toned. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of cool shades, so I'm gonna use the pink one on top of my cheekbones, and I'm gonna use a Ieva Luxe fan brush. Such a buttery, smooth, silky texture. So I'm just gonna use it on the tops of my cheekbones, center of my nose, my cupid's bow. Do you guys see that insane glow? What I love about this highlighter is that it's not like shimmery, sparkly. It just looks like a very beautiful, glowy product on your cheeks. It doesn't look like something very childish and sparkly. So big thumbs up for this highlighter. Well done, L'Oreal. And the last step is my lips, and I have two options for you. So if you want to wear this makeup for daytime, I would recommend using a very neutral shade. So I've been loving Maybelline Baby Lips moisturizing lip glosses. I have 3 different ones, and I have one in my bag, one in my car. The like very pale milky pink one, the bright pink one, which I think is my favorite because it's clear. It just adds a little bit of rosiness to your lips. And this is the nude one called Taupe with Me. I haven't tried this one yet, but it seems like it's the most pigmented out of the 3 that I own. And it's just like a very beautiful nude color. And they smell so nice. I just love the scent of these. And I use these lip glosses as lip balms because they're very moisturizing. So they're perfect to use instead of lip balms, honestly. Okay, so that is the makeup done. This is the daytime option, and I'm gonna show you another option with a very dark lipstick. This is NYX Butter lipstick in Moonlit Night. So it's like a very dark wine color. It's so beautiful. I haven't tried it on my lips. No idea what it will look like on. So this is a close-up of the makeup look. That's, I think, appropriate for daytime. Maybe not for school or uni, because that's definitely too much makeup. But if you are going out for coffee with your friend, maybe for a daytime date as well, I think it looks really lovely. And now I'm gonna try it with a dark lip. So let's take the lip gloss off. And I'm gonna use it without any lip liner, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I always get comments from you guys saying that you love dark lips on me. I love dark lipsticks also, but I just don't feel them very comfortable to wear. I basically hate worrying about my lipsticks, checking them in the mirror and stuff. I just don't want to be bothered with that. So guys, you can definitely see how the lipstick completely transformed this makeup look and made it nighttime appropriate. So for date night, for movies, I think this is such a great look. Just a bronzy, golden, smoky eye with a dark vampy lip. And this is gonna be such a beautiful autumn-winter lipstick. Like for the Christmas period, it's such a beautiful color. However, I would kind of prefer this lipstick to be matte. This way I wouldn't need to worry about it slipping off my face too much. Now, I think it's a lipstick that will require occasional checkups. So yeah, I hope you like the makeup look. My first impression of this lipstick is definitely good. I like the application. It's really pigmented. It looks beautiful on the lips, but I don't know how long it would last. So I loved almost every single product I've tried. Especially the highlighter. I think it's the star product in this video, at least for me. The only 3 products I wouldn't recommend and didn't impress me were the Brow Artist Maker, the Sigma eyeliner, and the Wing Lashes Sculpt mascara. I might fall in love with the mascara because that always tends to happen. I need to use it a little bit more. But these 2 were just okay. Didn't blow me away. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you very soon. Bye.